My name is John Riley, aka Johnny NYC00, and you're watching Genius. Should've Never Started With Me is a song that's kind of the end-all be-all of all the vengeance songs, if you will. I put out Keep Doubting Me, Self-Made, these are all kind of the same message songs, but Should've Never Started With Me was kind of like a conglomerate of them all, and putting them all together and just having my feelings all in one, just saying this is the end of it all, basically. Should've never started with me. 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 The same 4 lines over and over again because I want to get in their head. I want to ingrain it in there that you should have never started with me. No matter how many times I have to say it, I finally figured it out. Should have never started with me. If you weren't with me back then you weren't with me now. That's basically it. Just a catchy flow, Yeah, you should have never started with me. All you people out here thinking that you harder than me. All the secrets better be a better guarder than me. Cause you're never gonna ever make it farther than me. Nah, what that line is saying basically is that everyone thinks that they're harder than me. Everyone thinks that, they can do it so much better. They say, yeah, I could make raps, I could do this, you should do this, you should do that. Everyone's telling me what to do, but they haven't done it themselves, so. Everyone's talking behind my back as well, so I'm saying, all these secrets better be a better guarder than me. You better keep them to yourself because I'm gonna find out. And once I find out, you should have never started with me. For you to tell me this or that, get back. I think you have a problem, might wanna check that. Out here trying to give everyone a heart attack. This is my song, I can say what I want on my track. You can talk all you want, I ain't listening anymore. I ain't making the mistake that I made with you before. I'ma say what I feel, I'ma spit it from my core. Cause you done messed up when you knocked on my door. The saying is that everyone was telling me what to do. They were telling me this or that. I was saying, please get back, you have a problem. This is my music, I can choose how I want to do it. And I'm saying all this talk from before, all these people telling me what to do, I'm just telling them that I'm not listening anymore. Before I used to listen, I used to, follow the trend, but now I'm doing what I want to do. And if they don't like it, then they should have never started with me. And you done messed up when you knocked on my door, saying you messed up the moment you started with me, the moment you walked right into that door. You went and had to start, try to tear my life apart, and I even fixed your heart, but you shot me with a dart, real smart. You were here for views, never really liked art. See you on the news when I make it on the charts. Should've never started with me, you never should've started with me. Thinking you were smarter than me, got these people calling me, and everyone is falling for me. All except for you, yeah, where is your camaraderie? So what I'm basically saying there is that everyone thinks that they're smarter than me, that I'm not gonna figure it out, that they were here just for the views and just for the trend and just to see what I become and not really care about me and who I'm going to become, like the man behind the camera. And I'm saying, where's your camaraderie? Like, where's your friendship that you once showed me? I thought, it just went away. They're not really true to me. They're not true to themselves. There you go again, then you start with me. I already told you once, you better stop with me. Leave me alone, I ain't your property. Like for real, what you doing on top of me? Hippity, hippity, tippity, tippity, please let go of your grip and grippy. Follow me so trippity, trippity, please watch out for slippery, slippery. Chip my life so chippity, chippity. Come on, you gotta be kidding me, kidding me. I'm done with all this bickery, bickery. Acting like hickory, hickory, dickory. What I'm basically saying there is just a fast flow. I'm saying, I told you once, you better stop with me, but you did it again. And I'm saying, hippity, hippity, tippity, tippity, please let go of your grip of me, let go of holding on to me. Let me do what I want to do. Falling over me so trippity, trippity. Please watch out for slippery, slippery. Everyone's, falling over me now, and you're still, want to go against me. Chipping at my life so chippity, chippity, like chipping away pieces of my life. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. I'm done with all this bickery, bickery. I'm done with all the talk. I'm done with people talking behind my back. You're acting like a kid, read Hickory Dickory, which is obviously Hickory Dickory Dawn, a children's book. All this time you've been pinning, I've been done since the beginning. Tables are turned, it's my inning. Now it's time I make my winning. What I'm basically doing there is like a slow melodic part after the really fast hippity tippity part. And I'm saying the tables are turned, now I know what you're doing, now it's my turn to play, which is a kind of a baseball reference. I'm saying it's my inning, it's my time to bat, and it's my time to shine. It's time for me to make my winning and show you what I'm really about behind all this people who are telling me who I am. It's time for me to tell you who I am. Why are you even starting at me? For force you are charging every time you are bombarding to the point that you are harming. I am done with all this barging. My inside you have been carving. It is getting too alarming. It is time I start charging. Told you not to start with me, not the way it ought to be. You don't care. Obvious. Everything you got to see, even if it shot through me. You're really rotten me. Gave you a chance even twice. We will not do three. Basically, what that references to there is also the self-made. I'm saying, I helped you once. I helped you twice. It's another baseball reference. Third time you strike out. I'm not gonna help you out again. I'm saying I should have figured it out sooner, but yeah, why are you coming into my life? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you carving away at what I want to be? This is the end all be all. I told you not to do it, but you went ahead and blew it. I don't know how I got through it, but I really should have knew it. Yeah, my life, I let you view it. That don't mean to come into it, cause everything I do, you gotta come around and screw it. I'm all drained out, you took the charger from me. I cannot make it much farther with thee. Yeah, you were never the partner for me, cause you never really regarded for me. For clout, you were even tartering me. So please take a departure from me. You know you are not the start for me, so you never should have ever started with me. So what I'm basically saying there is I knew from the very beginning that you were never the partner for me. You were never really right for me. I'm saying, please take a departure from me. Just leave, just go. I'm done with it. I'm done with everything. I've done no more songs, nothing about keep doubting me. I'm not going to talk to my haters anymore. I'm moving on to a different part of my life. I'm going to care about the people who support me and the people who are here for me. But to that person who just, I tried to help them and they just pulled the charger from me. They took out all the energy from my life. And I'm not dealing with it anymore. Now it's just something else. I'm saying you never should have ever started with me. And I'll leave it right at that. It's because if you're going to do all this to me and bring me through all this pain, then you should have never done it in the first place. And that's it. That should have never started with me.